In this video, I will introduce Virtualbox. Virtualbox is the hypervisor we will be using in this module. So remember, here we have this your hardware. This is your operating system, or, whatever you are using just now, and this is Virtualbox, the hypervisor we are using for creating the different virtual machines. You can have more than one hypervisor installed in your machine, but we will be working only with Virtualbox, this one. So this is the home page of Virtualbox. The first thing you need to do is to install the hypervisor, to install Virtualbox. For that, you go here to Downloads, and depending on your operating system, you need to select the correct options. So for example, if you are using Windows here, this will download a package here. This is an installer, and it will guide you through the different steps for installing Virtualbox in your computer. So for example, in Linux, it's more complex, depending, because in Linux you have different flavors of Linux, different distributions, but you only need to follow the instruction here. It's not complex. And the next thing you need to do, once you have Virtualbox installed, and if you open it, you will have something like this. This is the control window for the hypervisor. You can control Virtualbox using the command line. We are not using that in the course. We are using the graphical interface. And before using Virtualbox, there is another thing you need to do. Here, you need to install the extension pack. You have it here. So the extension pack is a file with this extension. Xpack is the same file for all the platforms. It's independent of your virtual operating system. And here in the main window, you select install, and depending on where you have downloaded the file, you select the file, open it, and it will install the Virtualbox extension on your machines. This will help you to do things like using USB and some other improvements, minor improvements. So, another little question: if you are using Linux, you are installing Virtualbox in a Linux distribution, you will need to add your user to the Virtualbox user group. So we will talk about users groups later in the course, but just run this command, and this will add your user to the Virtualbox users group, and so you can work with Virtualbox, create machines, and perform all the operations you need. After doing that, you will need to reboot your computer, and then your user will be able to control Virtualbox. So here you have, after that, you have here the control panel for Virtualbox, and in the next video, we will talk about how can we create virtual computers, configure them, start them, and so on and so forth.